Good morning, students. Children, here we are again with our computer practical class. Last time we did how to plan, how to create files and folders in our system to organize our data. Today we will be doing this in bit more details. That is, we will be learning how to organize our events. And what better event do we have than our birthdays? So we are going to create a birthday planner. We will be creating this in Excel software. Excel we had done in class 6 also. So here I am going to start Excel. I have searched for Excel and I am going to open it. You can pin it onto the taskbar. Alright, so let's begin. Now this is the kind of planner which we would be creating. Now can you guess how many rows and how many columns does it have? Right, so let me select the entire sheet so it becomes easier for us to see. See here there are 9 rows and there are columns till F. We have 9 rows and columns till F, so I'll be creating a new sheet, and on this new sheet again I'll be selecting the columns till F and 9 rows. Now since this is a very small sheet as compared to the planner we saw, the row height and the column width is very small, so I am going to increase the row height and the column width. Now how much row height and column width we are going to increase? Here I'll select the row header of any of the row. I'll go to the row header and click here for a second. Here I can see the font, the row height, it is 55.5. Similarly I'll be seeing the column width also. The column width is 28.57 for the biggest column. So what I'll do is I'll come here, I'll go to the home tab, I'll go to the cells group. In the cells group there's a format option, and here we will change the row height. The row height was 55.5, so I have increased the row height. Now I'm going to change the column width also. Now column width, if you find 28 is very big, so you can start up with 25. Alright, so the row height as well as the column width has increased. Now we need to give our table a border so that the space is marked clearly as respect to the complete sheet. Now to mark the border of the table, we have the option of table borders. In home tab, font group, we have this icon. You all can see this icon. This is for table borders. In table borders, since we are interested in making our planner very colorful, we would be going for a colorful border. If I simply click the border from here, it will be black in color. I want a colorful border, so I will go to more borders option. Here there is an option for choosing the line style of your border as well as the color. So I take the thickest line, and now I'll choose the color. I am taking the color as dark blue. Here I'll make sure that it is selected. This is the preview mode, so I need to select the top border. I don't want the middle border, so I will not select this. I'll go for the bottom border. Then I go for the left border and the right border. So my table has all outside borders. I click OK. Now let us see what all headings did we have. We had the headings like the number of students, that is the serial number, the name of your friends, then the name of the family number of family members each friend is having, and the number of children that are there in his or her family, so that we know the number of returned gifts we have to give, because I plan to give return gifts to all my friends and their brothers and sisters. So I'll be having these columns. So let us start with it. The previous table was made for 6 friends, so here also I am making for 6 friends. You can use more, you can put in as many friends as you want. You all can add the number of friends. Now here for filling up the serial number, I'm not going to type all the numbers. What I'll do is I'll type the first and the second number, and then I'll select both of them and you go to the bottom right corner, and in the bottom right corner there is this plus sign which is known as the fill handle tool. I'm going to click and drag this fill handle till I get the number 6, right? So this is ready, the serial number column is ready. Now let us type in the name of the friends, the number of family members that they have, and the number of children that are there in the family. Now before we type in the data, you can see that this column, that is the number of children in the family, that is the cell address D2. This column is not coming complete. So what we will do is, we will select all the rows here, all the columns here, and I'm going to right click. In right click, I'll go to the format cells option. In the format cells option, there is an option of alignment. In alignment, I'm going to select wrap text. Now let us see what this wrap text option does. Click on OK. The wrap text option, wherever the size of the text exceeds the cell boundary, it is going to wrap it in the same cell. Like family was not coming, it is going to bring it in the same cell. You can also change the alignment of text here. Here is the alignment option, home tab, alignment option. You can choose either the top alignment or the middle alignment or the bottom alignment. I'm going to choose the middle alignment. So my entire text is in middle alignment now. Right. Now I start filling in the data. So I have got the data now ready with me. I have the name of the friends, I have the number of family members. This all is a fictitious data, children. This has got nothing to do with reality. You want, you can plan it for your friends, your actual friends. Otherwise you can take the name of any friend that comes to your mind, any name that comes to your mind. Now once we have filled on all the data, what we need is, in the end, we want here the total should be displayed of everything. Okay, so how do we find out the total? For finding out the total, we all know we have to add the addresses in the column. So what we do is, we take this address, and all our formulas, they begin with an equals to sign. So for typing the equals to sign, I'm going to the formula bar. This white bar is known as the formula bar. We know this already, so we'll just type here is equal to, click on the first cell which we want to add, use the shift key to press the plus sign, then click on the second cell, again use the shift key plus the plus sign, again go to the next cell, and do this for all the cells. So this is the formula ready here. I press enter. So these are the total number of students, total number of people we are expecting for the party. Now out of these, how many are children which we expect to come? Again we will use the is equal to sign to find the total, and this time, instead of typing each and every cell address, I will use the second way of doing the addition. That is, I am going to click on the first cell and select the entire range by dragging my mouse. Right, so here you can see the range has come. Once the range has come, I can use the function sum function. Now these functions are always written in a bracket. Function means the name of the function. I wanted the sum, so I will write sum. Then within the brackets, I will write I'll select the range. So the range is from D3 to D8. So how does the system write the range? It selects the first address of the range, that is D3, then it puts a colon, and then the last address of the range, that is D8. So here I have used the function for sum. Right, functions are some ready-made formulas which are stored inside the system itself. So once you write sum, the system knows it has to add. And what it has to add? It has to add all the numbers which are coming in this range. Sum is not the only function that we would be doing. There are other functions as well. To begin with, we have started with sum. Here also we need to calculate the total number of returned gifts that would be required. So we are again going to make use of the function. With the sum, I put a bracket and I select the range. Once my range is selected, I close the bracket and I press the enter key. Now this gives me the total number of returned gifts. Now same, I need to calculate here the amount spent. Amount spent means say my one return gift cost rupees 50. It could be anything that you wish, but I am taking it as rupees 50. So for 2 it is going to be how much? It is going to be 50 into 2. I need to multiply the number of return gifts with 50. So my formula here again starts with is equal to, it is going to be is equal to 50 into E3. Now when I press enter, it comes as 100. The system has understood. Alright, now what I'm going to do is, if I drag this formula, I'll go again to the bottom right corner of the cell. Again I get this fill handle. Now if I drag this and I drag it, let's see what is it doing. Is it understanding the formula? Here it has already taken it as 50 into E4. Here it has taken it as 50 into E5. That is, the system has understood that when we drag the formula, it automatically changes the row number. Right, 50 into E6, so our work becomes easier. And now we are going to drag it to further down 2 cells. So now we have the amount spent also. We have done multiplication also using the formulas. Now again I need to have the total amount spent. This is the total amount spent. And so now we have learned how to create the table. We have revised how to enter formulas and how to enter the functions also. This is what we have learned right now. We are going to save this birthday planner again in save as option. Save as option, we will go to browse. In browse we are going to go to desktop. Open class 7th. In class 7th, give it a name birthday planner, and it would be saved with the file extension .xlsx. We don't have to give the file extension, it will be done by the software itself. Just click on save. So for now we will do this much only. If you face any problems or have any feedback to share, you can share at my number. Thank you.